What is up, Butt Check fam? Welcome to a special set of checking these buttons, and we got Dirty Low.
Woo, I'm back in the house, boys.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. This one we're excited about because it's a special episode. This is actually a sponsored video, and this is in promotion, in celebration, as this one is actually produced, believe it or not, by a content creator to promote the Earthen race in the new expansion for the World of Warcraft, The War Within.
So the reason why this is so unique is Niang Jiang, a Chinese influencer who's known for making traditional Chinese handicrafts, and Yao Wengshui, a master of Tang Sakai. These guys have actually come together to create 3 Tang Sakai about the Earthen.
In this video, he actually also launched a Earthen dance contest where he invited World of Warcraft players from around the world to participate.
Woo!
And then 3 winners will actually be selected to receive these 3 Tang Sakai works of art, but we'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. Okay, so here we are. We're about to get into the video, but we're gonna do a little backstory real quick. Dirty Low?
Yeah, so this video in it's going over a certain Tang Sakai piece, and we'd apologize, we're probably butchering these names.
Yeah, it's not gonna be 100%.
Yeah, exactly. But it goes over a certain piece, scrutinizes it, but also shows the process of how these handicrafts are made. Yeah. So I think it's actually gonna be a very interesting watch to see how these things are made, especially since you're gonna be winning, people potentially win one of the 3 Tang Sakais that are being made.
Exactly. So we're about to check it out. Let's go.
一个人的头上能站住6个人吗？这听起来好像不可思议，但唐朝的人却做到了。西安博物院里的唐三彩童子叠字记用，很多人说它不符合实际，也有人说它可能是假的。所以这次我想，
some people. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because he was like, some people saying it's fictional, it might be fake. Can they stack so many people? Now, obviously, we know with certain performers nowadays that, people do this for a living. But the way that it's built, though, it's like we got everybody stacked off this man's head. Yeah. So, I mean, I would wonder if that's where it's kind of coming from. Like, okay,
well, I mean, it's art, and it's art to be made in the home. So I think that, like, art in general, you do have realistic art. But I also believe, personally, like, art should be kind of fantastical. Yeah. A little bit outrageous. Out of the norm. And especially if you're going to want a piece like this in your home, you want it to kind of stand out. Yeah. So I definitely would be, and, be amusing, especially hundreds of years ago. Yeah. No TV, this is it. This is, you wake up every day, you put the smile on your face, okay?
No, and it's crazy. Like, and you'll see in a second the detail and dedication that they do just to, create such a thing. But yeah, we've seen so much nowadays. Oh, yeah. I would have a tendency to believe that it's possible.
It's not possible. No, I would think the math doesn't add up.
Listen, it's
7 people stacked.
There's crazy stuff that people can do. Well, let's continue. Let's see what's going on.
从源头开始，带大家破解杂技俑背后的故事。杂技俑最大的争议就是这样一种舞蝶欺人的动作，在现实中真的存在吗？7个人去掉上面的大哥，上面6个都是8、90岁的孩童。看身态体型，每个人的重量都在70斤左右，6个人就是400多斤，世界举重纪录都没有办法举起的重量。在唐朝，居然有人能用头给他顶起来，难道这是我们现代人的体能退步了？
entertainment right there. Peak entertainment, yeah. I can't do that.
And these are like kids.
Yeah, I know.
也有人说唐朝以胖为美，是烧制的人故意把上面的孩童给做胖了。不过看了很多出土的唐三彩文物，确实大部分都体态丰腴。就算把他们的体重缩到50斤一个人，6个人也要300斤。
Yeah. I mean, these are pieces that are like hundreds of years old. Yeah, and actually, I love going to museums these days. Like, I like going and seeing old art, sculptures, things like that. It kind of gives you a perspective of the idea of what artists thought the world kind of looked like back in the day. So I actually find it really interesting. Like, I really enjoy it.
Real talk. We were in New York. Just real quick story.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason why I went to the museum is because he dragged me.
And you made me so mad, bro, because I was like, dude, it's a Smithsonian. It was an art museum, bro. We were in there for 20 to 30 minutes, and he wanted to bounce. I'm like, dude, you do not see pieces like this every day.
No, I thought it was cool. Don't get me wrong. The crazy thing? I went back the second time with my wife, and it was closed. So I was like, I was going to take her. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I got a second chance. Let me take you, and it was closed. So anyway, but long story short, I know Dirty Low is all about museums.
I'm all about museums.
平均身高1.2米来算，叠起来的高度也超过了6米。
You know what's cool is they make these figures out of clay, and it's kind of like how the Titans made the earthen out of clay and dirt, like in WoW. Because the Titans are gods basically, and WoW they're gods. And they created the earthen from the actual earth and mud and stuff like that. So. it's interesting to see like they're making sculptures, Tank Sakai, about the earthen.
Yeah.
From earth, from mud, from water. Like that's
symbolic.
Very symbolic. Yeah.
唐是杂技的巅峰时期，做到这样的动作不足为奇。在很多唐朝字画中也都出现过类似的杂技动作，只是我们没见过，不代表古人做不到。难道是我们现在的杂技真的不如唐朝的？
Are modern acrobats inferior to the Tang
杂技
Dynasty?
勇士
I
唐
don't
朝
know,
工匠的一
maybe.
种遐想，他们一般都习惯将事物夸张再放大，烧制出他们想象中最完美的一幕。或许当时真实的情况根本就没有五蝶奇人。带着疑问，我找到了自称唐三彩造假第一人的高水旺老师。
And this is Mr. Gao, so he's definitely looking at the piece because people don't think this piece is real.
他这些动作都不一定是真的了，都不一定能实现。
So he thinks the figures are real, but the actual 7 people stacking is not real. Which I'm with Mr. Gao. He's smart. He's an artist. I appreciate that. I'm Team Gao. I'm Team Gao on this. You're right. Beautiful piece. Probably real. Unrealistic though. Unrealistic. Team Gao all the way, bro.
That's it, Team Gao. All right. Hey, I got to agree. All right. Let's go.
因为唐朝的照相机，很多文物都记录了大唐盛世的精彩瞬间，而杂技又称百戏，始于秦汉，到了唐朝更是发展到了前所未有的繁荣。
We don't have
这套唐
this is
三
why
彩童子别致技
being
勇，更是将精
in
美
a
的唐
different
三彩
country and
和高超
being
技巧
an
的
older
杂
country
技
is cool.
巧
We
妙
don't
地
have
结合
cool
在一
things
起。
in here in America like the 100 arts of the Tang Dynasty. Like that sounds cool, man. Like honestly, we don't have anything like that, bro.
No, I mean, real talk.
Yeah. We've got the ride, the 1 mile ride down to the McDonald's, like after school because your kids want a Happy Meal.
No, we got that. We got the Titan at Six Flags.
Yeah. We don't have the Titans. We got the Titan.
You know what I'm saying? That's as close as we get to that. Yeah, let's go.
展现了唐朝人民对文化、对娱乐的极致追求。高老师说，唐三彩的制作需要经历一个漫长的过程，用轮制、捏塑、雕刻等多种技法。
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Let's rewind that real quick.
Yeah.
Like the production of
制作
this
需要经历一个
requires right
漫
here,
长的过程，用轮制、
right here. It involves various
捏塑、
techniques
雕刻等多
such as wheel throwing, modeling, and carving. Yeah,
种
so
技法，
very old
将粘
school.
土塑造成型。
Old,
无论是人物
old
上的
world.
一纹褶皱，
Tiny
还是动物的毛发鳞片，都需要细致入微，力
Years
求传神。
right?
等待胚
I
体
mean,
晾
look at
干
the
之后，
details that
将
you
多
know they
种
can
釉
add
色
on,
巧
like
妙地施于胚体之上，
textures,
最终形成
expressions.
唐三彩表面斑斓俊丽的色彩。
It's cool that these guys can recreate this piece.
Yeah.
They could just look at a
当阳
piece
光
and
缓缓开
recreate it.
启，绚烂夺目的唐三彩呈现在世
See,
人
this is the
面
crazy
前，
part
向
that
世
I
界
that
召
I
唤
find。interesting. I took art in high school.
Okay.
And we did like pottery and we had an electric kiln. So to see him doing like a wood kiln is nuts because you've got to make the ceramic, you got to get the clay, shape it, make sure it's smooth, all that stuff, put it in the kiln, fire it, delicately take it out so it doesn't break, glaze it, and this is with this production, I think it's multiple glazings.
Okay. Yeah.
So then you got to put it back in, refire it to get the coloring, and hope it doesn't break. And this was just for a coffee mug, which my coffee mug was horrible. Okay, horrible. It broke on me immediately, like even after the glaze.
Yeah, and they're giving away 3 of these.
Yeah, they're giving away 3 of them.
3 of these.
Handcrafted. Like I know how hard it is. I'm not an artist, so I appreciate this. The fact that he's doing it by like a wood stove.
Yeah.
You have to control the temperature right. He's probably at this all day.
Yeah.
Like that's someone who's been doing this for their life, who knows how to do this every day and make sure to get it properly. It's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
或者属于大唐的璀璨
I mean,
文
look
化
at。that.
不过
You
唐朝
know, it's
确实是个神奇的时
controlling
期
the fire,。
从现在
starting
出
it,
土的
beating
唐
at
三
it
彩
all
来
day,
看
making sure the，
很多都
temperature's
体
right.
现了大唐盛世
Make
的
sure
开
the
朗
glaze
和
is
开放。
perfect.
这
Getting
种
it
开
in
放
there,
之风
getting
也
it
在出
out
土的女偶
safely.
身上体现了出来。
Like.
如有的妇女偏爱绒装，有
I
的
mean,
爱
and
穿
you can see
服装，
kind of what
虽然
happens.
爱
Like,
好
and
不
these are
同，
old
但
pieces.
都
The
喜
colors
爱
are still
娇艳
there.
而华丽的
Like,
服饰。还有出土的唐三彩动物的造型，
unearthed.
大多都是马与骆驼居多，有的驼载乐队，有的满载丝绸，各具神态。很多唐三彩的原型都被证实
See, here's the
了，
glazing
像骆驼
process,
载乐
you know,
俑、
taking
女
the
扮男装、
time.
手托鹦鹉俑，都是那个时候的真实写照。或许
So they're talking about how they accurately reflect that era. Perhaps we underestimate the Tang Dynasty.
是我们小
maybe, I
瞧
don't
了
know.
唐朝时期的人了。
Never underestimate the Tang Dynasty, son.
1300年前，我们的祖先越过连天的雪山，苍茫的戈壁，带着对未知世界的好奇，横贯亚欧大陆，远踏北非，从华夏大地绵延至地中海之畔。如今，丝绸之路有了另一个名字。
Yeah, they're definitely
一
talking
代
about
起
Silk
路，
Road.
这一路是古今交融。
Right there. So that's like, yeah, another very symbolic right there. Talk about the ancestors across the blends, the ancient to the modern.
Yep.
Kind of like Mr. Gao and them are doing now with this crafts, right? Because they're taking their ancient techniques and blending it, creating not figurines, but creating craftsmanships for World of Warcraft, like gaming, you know what I'm saying? So they're taking the ancient and now mixing it with the modern. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting anyway from this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crossing this path.
在捏杂技俑的这几天，高老师也一直在捏一个造型奇特的新泥塑。我问老师，这做的是《山海经》里的哪一个神兽？他说是魔兽世界里的土灵矮人，是地心之战登场的新种族。
So you're talking about
how does your mind even think to do something like this?
如今游戏也可以成为文化交流的桥梁。
that figure looks really
出道的年月，我们对世界好奇。现在魔兽也可以成为让世界领略中国璀璨文化的窗口了。用传统工艺制作全球玩家都期待的内容，让大家一起参与。这次我想。
I think that's really cool, actually. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, like, video games are art.
Yeah.
Like, there's art directors, there's art budgets, there's a lot to go into it. Like, the idea starts in the head and they put it on storyboards. They're creating art, then the developers take that and they create the code and, you know, they make the 3D models and add color and depth. Like, video games are the modern form of art. So to see them take, like, traditional artwork and sculptures and stuff like that and use that to promote modern art just kind of, to me, shows that, like, Gao, it's all art. Whether it's modern, electronic, like, they see it. And I think you can actually use ancient art to promote modern art to promote ancient art, like this modern, you know, game to promote culture, to show a younger audience or, you know, audience that maybe don't appreciate it. Like, hey, this is art.
Right.
Look at this. Like, it could be both.
老师一起想在全球范围内抓起一次土灵矮人舞蹈挑战。
So that's the final piece. So those are the three pieces that you guys can win.
Yeah.
Anyone can win.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so you see this post? So this is the details right here, yo, and I'll definitely put information down below so you guys can check it out. You can post your creative videos, hashtag Earth Dance Challenge, dancing clips, pet videos, cosplay, or something totally wild. All welcome. Unleash your creativity. Ends September 27th, so it's right around the corner. Definitely check it out. I'll also put the official Twitter down below because they have details as well, so definitely check that out. Let's continue.
Yeah, I actually think it's really cool that it's a dance contest because in WoW, Slash Dance is an emote, and each race has a different emote. So they do a different dance, and they're based on pop culture dances and stuff like that. So I know with the Earthen, it's based on the Russian dance from Just Dance, the game.
Right.
I play a little Just Dance. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
everybody did.
Everyone did, yeah. So it's really cool to see. Like, hey, this is their dance. Like, so hey, let's do a dance contest. Win this art piece. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and you see right here on the screen, just happened to pause at the right time. The winners will receive exclusive Tensakai Earthen figurines, and he says made by me and Mr. Gao. Follow at, and then you can see it's right there. Is that Moyu office? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. To see the results. So once again, all those links down below. Enter your requests, or your submissions right now.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Pieces on point. Pieces on point. So that turned out really good too. That turned out just like the other one, basically. That's interesting. So, but that piece was perfect, man. You go back to that piece and...
Oh, what are they bringing? The acrobats back? What's that? It's called, if people from 1,300 years ago could do it, shouldn't we be able to be even better today?
I don't think they did. I don't think they did.
Did they do it?
I don't think they did.
I mean, they got the guys right there.
I don't think they're going to do it.
见到了这么一群练杂技的小朋友
Impressive, but I don't think we're gonna do it.
可我们真的能做出那些300年前的杂技动作吗
Are they gonna try?
Oh, they're actually gonna try this.
No way. See? It's too much.
Okay,
too
so
much. Like, as a gamer, I really like seeing this kind of stuff. Like, I like seeing sculptures of my favorite video game characters, stuff in the game. I mean, this is why busts are, like, super popular. You can buy busts of anime characters, video game characters.
Yeah.
But this is made by a master, handcrafted in China, can be sent over to you. Like, this isn't just some piece you buy at a store. Like, there's only 3 of them.
Yeah, something you can't get anywhere else.
Nope.
But, yeah.
Nope. The craftsmanship, just
right on point.
On point.
So there it is, everybody. Definitely let us know how you are feeling. Links down below. Check it out. This is the first time we've ever done something like this.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, right?
It is. And like I said, I mentioned it in a previous video. We just thought it was a cool opportunity. The instant I took it to Dirty Low, he was like, absolutely.
He was like, man, I play WoW. I was like, what are you talking about? And now I play WoW and I'm Team Gao. Let's go. Hashtag Team Gao. Let's go, boys.
So there you have it. Special thanks to Nanjiang, Mr. Gao, and everybody at the World of Warcraft team for making this possible, for sponsoring this video, and for having this contest and just giving the players around the world the chance to participate and win these once-in-a-lifetime handpieces made from like ancient times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
like, ancient traditional techniques, not a mold, not off an assembly line, handcrafted by a master. Like, what more could you want, honestly?
Exactly. So thank you, and thank you, Button Check fam, for even making opportunities like this possible. We'll see you soon. Matter of fact, we'll see you tomorrow morning. See y'all soon. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.